Hi everyone, myself Kantaraju HD, Assistant Professor in Mathematics. In this session we are going to discuss the numerical solution of algebraic and transcendental equations by bisection method. Before going to actual bisection method, we need to know two definitions. That is, if the degree of x in an equation is finite, then that equation we called as a algebraic equation. For example, 2x to the power 4 minus x square plus 15x plus 23 equals 0 is an example of algebraic equation. If the degree of x in an equation is infinite, then it is an transcendental equation. For example, log of x minus 1 plus tan x minus e power x equals 0 is an example. Next, the numerical methods of finding approximation of roots of the given equation. The numerical methods of finding approximate roots of given equation by repetitive process is called iterations. And initial approximation is often known by physical consideration or graphical method. Another common method here we use is intermediate value theorem. That is, if f of x is continuous function on some interval a comma b and f of a into f of b is less than 0, that is negative, then the equation has at least one real root in the interval a comma b. This is the statement of intermediate value theorem. Bisection method. This is the simplest iterative method. Bisection method is simplest iterative method, and this method is purely based on repeated operation of intermediate value theorem. The sequence of approximations always converges to the root for any f of x which is continuous in the given interval that contains the root. When we express bisection method in graphical method as, suppose x0 and x1 are given interval and y is equal to f of x is the given function. Observe here, f of x0 is less than 0 and f of x1 is greater than 0. Therefore, we can apply the intermediate value theorem. According to intermediate value theorem, the root of the given f of x lies between x0 and x1. So, bisect is nothing but we have to cut into two equal parts. We have to cut given interval into two equal parts. Therefore, I made the interval x0 to x1 into two equal parts. That middle point I taken that as x2. x2 is the middle point of x0 and x1. Next, x2 is the first approximation. x2 is the first approximation. Next, we have to check the condition f of a into f of b is less than 0 or not. Observe here, for x0 and x2, f of x0 and f of x2, the product of f of x0 and x2 is less than 0 because function value at x0 is negative, the function value at x2 is positive. Therefore, product is clearly a negative. If we take x2 and x1 both are positive. Both the functional values are positive. Therefore, this condition fails. Therefore, we have to apply the intermediated value theorem for the interval x0 and x2. We have to apply the intermediated value theorem for x0 and x2. So next approximation I take as x3, that is the midpoint of x0 and x2, that is x3 is the second approximation. Observe here, x3 is functional value of x3 is less than 0, that is negative. Hence we have to neglect the value of x0. So we have to consider the interval x3 and x2 for the next approximation. Their midpoint is x. By applying the repetitive application of intermediated value theorem, our function is tending towards the root of the equation. This is a graphical explanation for the bisection method. Working rule. So, given function must be continuous in a given interval a comma b, and f of a and f of b must be in opposite sign. Then our first approximation is x1 is equals to a plus b divided by 2. If f of x1 equals 0, then x1 itself is the root of the given equation. Otherwise, the root lies between a and x1 or x1 and b. Accordingly, f of x1 is positive or negative. Then we bisect the interval into two subintervals. Call them as a1 comma b1 and a2 comma b2. Check the condition f of ak into f of bk is less than 0. Make use of that interval to find the next approximation. Continue this process till get the desired degree of accuracy. This is the working rule of bisection method. See one example. Find the solution of the equation x into e power x minus 1 equals 0 by using the bisection method in 5 iterations. That means we have to 5 approximations. Solution. Let take our function, that is LHS of the given equation, f of x equals x into e power x minus 1. Then we have to find the interval in which our root is lies. Then we have to find the interval in which the root lies. That interval is finding from inspection method. So I put the value 0 for x in given equation, that is f of 0 equals 0 into e power 0 minus 1 equals minus 1, which is a negative. Similarly, next I give the next value, that is 1 in x. So f of 1 equals 1 into e power 1 minus 1 is equals to 1.718281. Clearly it is a positive number, that is greater than 0. Therefore, f of 0 and f of 1 have opposite in sign. Hence, by the intermediated value theorem, the function has a root between 0 and 1. Therefore, we go to find the first approximation, that is x1 is equals to 0 plus 1 divided by 2, which is equals to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. Then we have to find the functional value at 0.5, that is f of x1 is equals to f of 0.5 is equals to 0.5 into e power 0.5 minus 1. By calculating that value, we get minus 0.175639 less than 0. Therefore, root lies between 0.5 and 1. Therefore, our second approximation is 0.5 plus 1 divided by 2, which is nothing but 0.75. Then find f of x2, that is f of 0.75 equals 0.75 into e power 0.75 minus 1 equals 0.58775, which is a positive. Therefore, the root lies between 0.5 and 0.75. While choosing the interval, we have to carefully observe the condition f of ak into f of bk less than 0. Therefore, third approximation x3 become 0.5 plus 0.75 divided by 2, which is equals to 0.625. Then our functional value at x3 is equals to 0.625 into e power 0.625 minus 1, which is equals to 0.167693, which is greater than 0, is nothing but positive, and therefore the root lies between 0.5 and 0.625. Next, we are going to find fourth iteration or fourth approximation, that is x4 is equals to 0.5 plus 0.625 divided by 2, which is equals to 0.5625. Hence find its functional value at 0.5625, that is minus 0.012782, which is less than 0. Therefore, the root lies between 0.5625 and 0.625. Hence, our last approximation, that is fifth iteration, is x5 is equals to 0.5625 plus 0.625 whole divided by 2 equals 0.5935. Hence, the required approximate is 0.59375. Thank you for watching.